It is Tuesday, and if you're in Rancho Cucamonga, it is windy. So I hope everybody's having a good morning so far. It's beautiful outside. You know me, I'm like your weather person. It is gorgeous, however. And so don't forget to take advantage of that today, especially if you're local. May be a little windy, but the wind certainly with some sunglasses doesn't hurt. Get out there, get a new view. So today's our intermediate class. So we'll certainly get some moving going, some possibly even a little sweat. So like I always told you, remember to modify. If you need to, you can do the whole program even if you're a beginner, just slight modifications, okay? So as always, listen to your body. So we're gonna start today standing up. So we'll start at the top of your mats. So come to the top of your mat. We're gonna just tuck that belly. Kind of start in our mountain pose. So you can bring the feet together if you want. Keep them a little bit slightly apart. That's up to you and how that makes your hips feel, okay? Because sometimes putting our feet together is a little much. So belly to back, we're gonna bring those shoulders up and just release them behind us so that chest is coming forward. I'm gonna reach through the crown of our head and move those palms facing forward. Go ahead and close your eyes here, and we're gonna come into our Ujjayi breath. So nice deep inhales through the nose. And exhale it all to the bottom of the belly. Good. Inhale. And exhale. So as you continue to breathe, try to bring in that Ujjayi exhale, that sound. Continue to settle your mind. Forget everything you have going on. Be here with this yourself and this mat today and this breath. That and the exhale kind of helps refocus that mind. So you actually listen to the breath that moves through your body, distracting you from everything else. All right, we're going to slowly open our eyes. And we're going to take those hands, inhale them up. Starting to connect our breath and exhale down. Good. Inhale up. And exhale, release. Good. Right hand's going to come over to the left ear. And we're going to reach those left fingertips down. So we're going to take the right ear and move it a little bit over to the left ear, and move it over to the right a little bit. Reaching through those left fingertips, you'll feel the little stretch on the side of your neck. Good. Release that right hand and take that left hand over to the right ear, reaching those the right fingertips down, and taking the head a little bit over to the left now. Feeling the stretch on the right side of your neck. Good. Go ahead and release that. So now I want you to reach through the fingertips. Shoulders are back, right? And then we're going to take that chin to our chest. So we're going to feel a little stretch here in the back of our neck. A little bit the sides of your neck as well, because you're reaching through the fingertips. Good. Go ahead and lift that head up. And let's roll that neck. So we're just going to take nice little rolls slowly, maybe over to the right side. Don't worry, we're going to speed up today. We're just taking a little moment to wake our bodies up. All right, now we're going going to take that rotation over to the left. All right, come to center. Now maybe roll those shoulders. We're going to roll them back. So nice, huge rolls. And then maybe the opposite way. All right. I'm going to open my feet up just a little bit here. So go ahead and open your feet up. We're going to take a fold here. As we inhale the hands up and exhale, a little bend in those knees. This is your first fold today. Maybe you shake that head yes, and then shake it no, and go ahead and release the weight of your head right there. All right, inhale nice and slow all the way up. Shoulders and then head last. Okay. All right, taking those hands behind you. We're going to clasp those hands together. Push that chest forward, shoulders back. Take the belly to the back as we fold here. And allow those shoulders kind of open up. Shoulders have a tendency of wanting to just shrug here, so push them back away from you. A little bend at the knees still. Maybe you move those shoulders from side to side, a little twist there. And then we're going to inhale, come up. Good. All right. So now we're just going to awaken those wrists, okay? So taking those wrists out in front of you, we're just going to take the left hands and grab those fingers of the right wrist and just push a little pressure back. I'm going to do some vinyasas this morning, quite a few actually, to get us nice and warm. Go ahead and drop that right hand down, maybe a little pressure forward. All right, over to the left side. Fingertips, grab those fingertips, pushing that left arm forward so you feel it in that wrist a little, and then place that hand down. We're just going to roll those wrists opposite way, one way, the other. Maybe open, close them. All right, so we're ready. Let's stay at the top of your mat. You're going to bring those feet together. Let's start our first vinyasa. So let's inhale those hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, step your hands down to the mat and step your feet back. So remember, your options here is to come down to those knees. Exhale, try to bring your chest first and inhale up. Exhale, tuck the toes and lift the hips into your first downward facing dog. So stay there as you breathe. I'm going to fix my little technical difficulty. All right. Next step, go ahead and look at those hands. Step your feet forward and lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up. Good. Exhale, hands come to the side. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Hands come down to the mat. Step your feet back and lower down. Inhale, lift. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. So remember, as you're here, you can be steady, or you can walk out those legs. Maybe the first time, a couple times we're here, you want to walk out those legs, and then you steady into it, okay? Next, inhale, look at those hands and step your feet forward. Lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up. Good. Hands come to the side. We're going to do that again. We're actually going to do 5 of these this morning. Inhale, lift the hands up. Really going to warm up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Hands come down to the mat. Step your feet back and lower down. Flatten those toes. Inhale, lift. Tuck the toes and lift the hips. You're breathing here. Next, inhale, look at those hands and step your feet forward. We'll lift halfway. Exhale, fold, and inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the side. Good. Inhale, lift again. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Take your hands down to the mat, step your feet back. Remember, you can always come to your knees. Exhale down, chest first. Flatten those toes. Inhale, lift. Exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips. Breathing there. When you lead with your chest on your, coming into your lowering into your plank, you're leading with the chest to keep your arms engaged. Keep your belly to your back. So your belly just doesn't flop. You don't release the core, the strength of that core. You hold on to it and then you can relax it as you lift up. Next, inhale, look at those hands and step your feet forward. Lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the side. Last one. Inhale, lift those hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Hands come down to the mat, step your feet back, and lower down. Guiding with the chest first. If I'm going to touch the ground all the way, I'm going to drop that chest, then drop the belly. Lift up. Good. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Breathing here. Keeping that tailbone nice and high. You can work on trying to get those heels down if you want, or keep those knees bent and just extend that spine. Next, inhale, look at those hands and step your feet forward. Lift halfway, flattening that back. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands come to the side. So we're going to come into some working vinyasas here. So we're going to come to different movements as we bring our body down. So let's take those hands and inhale the hands up. And exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. And bring those hands down to the mat. Step the feet back. And we're going to stay here at the top of our plank. And breathe. So hold it on. Hold on. Belly to back. Keep it nice and strong. All right. We're going to push back into your downward facing dog. We're going to take 2 breaths here. Good, and pop back to that plank. Good, exhale back into that downward facing dog. Taking 2 breaths here. Pushing into your top of your plank. Hold it there. Okay, come back into your downward facing dog. And come back to that plank. And we're going to lower down all the way down. Good. Dropping down to that mat, we're going to take those hands straight out above us. And we are going to lift up into our Superman. So inhale and lift up. Good. Keep breathing through those fingertips and through the toes. And exhale down. And inhale, lift up. Good. And exhale down. Inhale, lift up again. And exhale down. And last one, and lift up. And we're going to hold here. Really reach through those fingertips. Reach through those toes as you breathe. All right, let's go ahead and take those hands by your chest. We're going to push up and drop down into your child's pose. Let's get our breath right here. Going to take those hands together, clasp them, and we're going to push them to the back of our neck. All right, taking those hands out once again. Go ahead and lift up into that downward facing dog. We're going to take this right leg all the way up. Okay, so as high as you can, maybe into your three-legged dog. And taking that three-legged dog over to the right elbow. So we're going to take the knee on the right knee elbow, or knee to the right elbow. Inhale, reach, and exhale back. Three-legged dog. Inhale, reach, and exhale back. Good. Three-legged dog. Inhale. Good. Two more. And come forward. Good. And back. Last one. Forward. And back. We're going to drop down into our child's pose and just take 2 breaths here. Great. Hands come back out. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips into your downward facing dog. Reach up with that left leg as high as you can reach, and then take it over to the left elbow. Good. Reach, reach, reach. Over to the left. The three-legged dog. Back to the left elbow. And up. To the left elbow. And last one. And to the left. And take it back and down. Go ahead and finish that chaturanga. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Tuck the toes. And lift the hips. Good. We're going to breathe here. Good. Drop those knees down to the mat. Tucking those toes under. So we're going to stretch out those toes just for a moment here. Then we're going to come into our tabletop and do some spinal extensions there. Okay? All right, hands come down to the mat. Let's take that. Make sure those hips are right over those knees and the shoulders are right over the wrist. Nice wide hands, taking that right leg back. We all know this one. Reaching that left hand forward. So really reach to the heel and the fingers. Try not to bring the body over to the left side. We want to keep our hips nice and square to the ground. And we're going to take the left hand out to the side and right leg out. Good. And take it back. Do that again. Good. And take it back. So left hand out, right leg over. Good. Take it back. 2 more. Open and close. Good. 1 more. And close and go ahead and bring that down. So a lot of balance going on there. And then our legs don't like to kind of come out to the side like that. So there's a lot of muscle that never gets used that we're kind of trying to engage right there. So let's take that left leg back, keeping that core nice and tight, reaching that right hand out. Good. Let's reach through the fingertip and reach through the heel. Trying to keep those hips nice and square, belly to back. As we bring the right hand over, left leg opens up. Good. Come to center. Again. Woo. To center. Good. Do it again. Open up. Close it. 2 more. Open and close. 1 more. Open it up and close it. Good. Drop that down. Whew. And rock yourself from forward to back. All right, and from side to side. Tap those toes, lift those hips. Take a couple breaths here. Next, inhale, we're going to look at those hands and step our feet forward. Lifting halfway. Exhale, fold. And inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, step. Our hands to the side. Stepping back with that right leg back into your warrior one. Remember to keep the outer, your whole foot grounded on the right side. All right, bending into the left leg, hips forward. Inhale, lift those hands up. Good. And breathe. Good. We're going to inhale, lift that front leg straight. Open up into your warrior two and drop down. Good. Inhale, lift once again. Reach forward with the left hand and come into your Trikonasana. Good. Inhale, lift and drop back into that warrior one. Good. Inhale, lift the front leg. We're coming into warrior two. Drop back in. Good. Inhale, lift again. Reach forward and into your triangle pose. Inhale, lift up and bend into your warrior one. Good. Open up. Warrior two. Inhale, lift. Reach forward. Trikonasana. Triangle pose. Good. Inhale, lift into warrior one. Good. We're picking where we're going. Inhale, lift the front leg. Open up. Warrior two. Good. Inhale, lift again. Into your triangle. Inhale, back up. Into your warrior one. And we're going to hold this last set of warriors for 3 breaths. Try to find that length. A little bit longer in those, in the legs there. Good. Open up into your warrior two. Remember, front knee is going to point to the side of that mat, the pinky toe. Feel that leg being a little tired? Up into your Trikonasana triangle pose. You know what else is tired maybe? Your arms as you're reaching through them. All right, let's inhale, lift, and exhale, step to the front of your mat. Okay, left leg comes back. Starting into our warrior one. Bending into the right knee, inhale the hands up. These poor arms, I'm not going to get a rest right now. Good. Inhale, front leg straighten, come into that warrior two. Good. Inhale, straighten the front leg, come into your triangle pose. Look up. Good. Inhale, come to center, bringing those hands forward, hips forward, into your warrior one. Open up, front leg straighten, and then drop back down into your warrior two. Good. Inhale, lift, Hand comes down, Trikonasana. Good, inhale, come up. Warrior one. Keep that back foot rooted. Inhale, lift. Warrior two. The whole time that root is happening on that left leg. Inhale, forward. Trikonasana. Okay, inhale, come up. Warrior one. I think this is four. I hope this is four. Straighten that front leg, open up. Oops. Warrior two. Good, straighten that leg. Triangle pose. Whoop! I'm falling. All right, there we go. Good, inhale forward. Now coming in to your warrior one. Hold on to it. Keep that left foot rooted. Breathing. Good, open up into your warrior two. Stay rooted, reach through those fingertips. Left foot is into that mat. Right, straighten that front leg. Triangle. All right, inhale, come up. And exhale, step to the front of your mat. All right. So let's come into our Utkatasana, so our chair pose. So remember, the feet can be together or a little bit apart depending on how each position feels for your body. We're going to bend down into our chair, and then we're going to make sure we tuck that tailbone under. So make sure you can see your feet here, okay? That means your knees aren't too far forward. We want to really kind of sit down as far as we can, tuck the tailbone. And we're going to bring the hands to heart center, reaching the crown of the head up. So try not to collapse into the knees, like the knees and buckle together, because that'll eliminate some of the strength in the legs. All right. So we're going to breathe here for 5, 4, maybe sink a little bit lower, 3, 2, and lift up. All right, take a breath. Coming into our Utkatasana once again. So come down as far as you want. Tuck that tailbone under. Now, hands are coming to heart center, and this is why I kept them here. We're going to take that right tricep over, push down into that left hand. Find our balance here. And if you want, you can release that right leg as you breathe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and go ahead and drop that down. Inhale to center. Good. All right. Let's take a breath here. So we don't need perfection. We just need to try, right? So bring those hips down, tuck that tailbone under, and then take that left tricep over, pushing down into that left hand with the right hand. As soon as you find your balancing point there and you want to, go ahead and lift that left leg for 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Bring it to center, drop that leg down, and inhale up. Good. Exhale as you release those hands to the side. All right, let's inhale the hands up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway. Hands are going to come down to the side. Step your feet back and lower down. Inhale, lift. Open up. Good. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Let's send that right leg up to the ceiling. We're going to take that right leg in between those hands. Staying on the left toes. Inhale, lift. stay here for a moment. And we're going to open up to the right. So we're going to take a little twist here, keeping our balance, staying on those left toes. And inhale, come up to center. And then open up to your left. And inhale, come up to center. Open up to the right. Good. Inhale, come to center. Good. Left. Inhale, lift. Right. Inhale, lift. And left. Good. Inhale, lift. Go ahead and drop down on your knee. Good. You can lean forward. And inhale, come up. All right, let's lean forward. So reach forward. Good. And then open up those arms. All right, we're going to take that left hand down on the inseam of that right foot and then open up, reaching that right hand up. Little twist here. You can even lift up off the back knee and open up if you want to. All right, take that right hand down. We're going to step back, that right leg. Float it if you want, and you can drop it. Exhale down. Inhale, lift. Tuck the toes, lift the hips. Good, we're just going to take 2 breaths here. Left leg comes up. And then we're going to step that left foot in between those hands, staying on the right toes as we inhale, lift. So remember the first open, we're going to come to the left, take a little twist. Inhale. Inhale the hands up, and then over to the right. Keeping your balance. Inhale, hands up. Open to the left. Good. Inhale, lift. And open right. Again, inhale, lift. And open left. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Inhale, lift those hands. And exhale all the way down. Good. You can keep those hands up. Bring them to the hips if you need to. And go ahead and lean forward. And we can reach those hands forward. Okay, take those hands behind us. Airplane mode here. All right, right hand comes down on the inside of that left hand, and we're going to take our little twist, raising that left hand up to the ceiling. Lift up off that back foot if you want. Okay, taking that left hand down, we're going to come into a chaturanga. So left foot comes back. You can float it or drop it. Exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift. And tuck the toes, lift the hips. Whew. Breathing here. All right, let's take a seat on this mat. Cross those legs. Go ahead and lay down. Let's first take that, we're going to leave that left leg down. Taking that right knee into your chest, take your peace fingers. Wrap them around those big toes and extend out that leg. So you want to really extend out that leg as we start extending further. So we're going to just start here. I'm going to lift my shoulders up off the mat. I'm going to make sure my left leg is flexed here. As I inhale and lift, I want to use my core to keep me up. So it's not as much as my arm lifting me as it is my core, okay? So breathing here. If you got a strap, you can always use a strap. As we open up right now, you can just hold on to your toes. All right, let's exhale down. Keep a hold of that toe. Now you can put a strap there if you want, or you can just keep a hold of it with your peace fingers and open up so that leg doesn't have to go straight, but if it can, awesome. If you need to bend it in order to keep a hold of your toes, that's fine too. We're opening up this hip, and we are working on the flexibility of that leg. So look over that left shoulder, maybe up to the top left corner of your mat as you breathe here. All right, let's bring this leg all the way up. We're going to bring our body up and try to meet it, and then exhale down. And we'll release that leg. All right, left leg is going to come up. Let's take those peace fingers around the big toes. Flexing the right foot as we straighten this left leg up. Go ahead and inhale, lift. Okay, so you want to bring that body forward. Get off your shoulders. So both shoulders should be up. Gauge that core. So try not to lean over to the right now, like you're kind of just, we want to stay nice and lifted evenly. Good, go ahead and exhale the shoulders down, keep a hold of that left leg, and then open up to the left. Remember, you can always use a strap here, you can just hold on. Even if your knee is bent, just hold on to those peace fingers. Look over the right shoulder, maybe up to the corner of the mat as you breathe. All right, we're going to inhale, lift the hand or the leg all the way up. Go ahead and try to meet it with your head, and then release it down to the mat. Good. All right, bend those knees. Find a spot right here on that mat. So hip distance apart, toes are pointing forward. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here. And exhale. All right, let's inhale one more time. And then lift those hips all the way up. Good, we're going to breathe here. And maybe you walk those hands under. Maybe you don't. Shoulders under. Keep those hips nice and high. Remember to keep that chin pointing towards the ceiling. You want to be moving the neck right now. You want to keep it nice and steady as we're lifting. Keeping that core engaged, using your glutes to stay lifted, and we feel those legs working nice and hard. Good, shoulders out, hips come down. Nice deep breath here. Another inhale. And lift those hips up. Good. You can walk those hands under, or you can keep them right beside. If you want to take any pulses, take that right leg out. And then exhale down, don't touch that mat. Inhale, lift. Good, exhale down. Again, lift. Exhale down. And lift. Exhale down. And lift. One more, exhale down. And lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, exhale all the way down. All right, good job. Nice deep breath. And exhale. And inhale. And lift those hips. So you can, again, you can walk those shoulders under. If you're going to just stay static, you can do that. You can extend out the left leg and exhale down. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale down. Don't touch the mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And inhale. Good. Lower. And lift. And lower one more time. And lift and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. And exhale all the way down. Very good. Bring those knees into your chest. Go ahead and rock yourself from side to side. And then rock yourself forward onto your mat. We're going to take those legs straight out in front of us. Flex those feet. And inhale the hands up. Good. Exhale, fold. So grab whatever you can. I'm going to grab my big toes with my peace fingers. We're going to lift one more time. Bring that chest forward. Shoulders back. And then exhale a little bit lower. Right. Inhale, come up. Good. All right. Exhale all the way down. Go ahead and take the left knee and bend it. Right ankle comes on top. And we're just going to thread our hands through. We're starting to warm down a little bit. You can grab the back of the left thigh, or you can grab the front of the left calf. We're going to try to keep those hands working in, feeling the opening of that right hip as we breathe here. All right, let's rock ourselves from side to side. All right, let's take that right foot and we're going to drop it over to the left side, opening up our shoulders and looking over our right shoulder. All right, let's inhale those legs to center. We're going to extend out this left leg, place those hands by the side. You guys have been here if you've been with me a while. And now exhale that left leg down. Remember, we're not going to touch the ground here. We're going to exhale nice and slow until we almost touch the ground, and then inhale nice and slow. So we want to control both the lift and the decline, okay? So exhale down. And then lift nice and slow. Good, and exhale down. This time we're going to go ahead and touch down. Look at that. Let you off easy today. Okay, toes are forward. We're going to take that right or left leg now on top of that right knee, and then bring the right knee in. So you can remember, grab the back of the right thigh or the front of the calf. I don't find straightening my leg up to the sky as much of a stretch as bending my knee and bringing my hands in the front of the calf. But whatever works for you, you're welcome to do it. Okay, we're going to rock ourselves from side to side right here. And let's go ahead and drop that left foot all the way to the right, opening up our hands and looking over that left shoulder. Inhale, coming to center. And straighten up that right leg now. Hands come to the side. And we're going to exhale nice and slow all the way down. So remember, we want to control both movements, the lowering and the lifting. Inhale, slowly lift. It'd be much easier if we just lifted it really fast, but that's not the point. Exhale down. Good, and lift nice and slow. Good, and exhale all the way down, nice and slow. Very good. Go ahead and bring those knees into the chest. We're going to rock ourselves from side to side. And then we're going to take those knees and drop them over to the left and open up. Both knees to the left. And then take them over to the right. Good, and inhale them to center. And then lift yourself up. All right, coming into our Navasanas. So knees, our feet come together. Take those knees into the chest. Find your sit bones. So chest is forward. And when you're ready, go ahead and release those hands. Whoop, I'm falling back. And breathe here for 5, 4, 3, 2. And we're going to come into that low boat here. Good. And then come back up for 5, 4, 3, 2. And then come into your low boat. Good. And come back up for 5, 4, 3, 2. And come into your low boat and hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and exhale down. Reach those hands above the head. We're going to inhale as we tighten everything up. And exhale. Release everything. One more time. Let's inhale, tightening everything up. And exhale. And release everything. Take those hands off to the side. Maybe you're moving those legs to the corner of the mat. Go ahead and close your eyes. And come into your natural breath. Remember to walk your mind from your toes all the way up through the top of your head. Remember to reach through those fingertips. As you walk your mind throughout your body, trying to feel what you feel here. And if there's muscles that are tight, any tension that you feel, allow it to rest into the mat. Try to clear your mind. Maybe focusing on one sound that you hear. And rest your muscles on your face as well as you relax. I'll watch the time for you. As you slowly begin to bring yourself back to this moment, begin by wiggling your fingers and toes. Moving your head from side to side. Bringing your knees into your chest and rocking yourself. Dropping your knees to one side as you use your hands as a pillow to rest there. Taking one final breath before coming up to a seat at the top of your mat. All right, let's inhale those hands up. And exhale. Good. Inhale, lift the hands one more time. Bringing those hands to your mind for positive thoughts, to your lips for kind words, and to your heart for a thankful heart. Thank you, everyone, for joining me, especially Melinda and Michelle, because I see you're on already. Have a wonderful day, everyone. Namaste. Yay. Let me know how that was. And tomorrow, see you same time for our little easy flow. And that'll allow us to stretch out. Relax, Jeannie. Bye.